The biggest obstacle right now for me is getting through this Arnold prep. This Arnold prep has been very difficult because it came at a time where I have had a lot of family stuff go on. I had to go to weddings and I had to go to bachelor parties, and the holidays just came around. So that was like the biggest obstacle, was trying to balance my social life and also my life in competing. I had to really control the way that I was around people and food. And you can't just go to my grandparents' house and not get a plate of food thrown in your face.
Yo le estoy diciendo que Denise me preguntó si tú te vas a morir hoy, ¿qué es la última cosa que tú quieres comer? El picadillo de abuela. Y segundo, McDonald's.
My diet's brutal. It's very, very, very low in carbs, very, very low in fats, if any. It's very brutal. But today, since it is a Wednesday and we're doing back, my back days is usually the day where I get a little bit more calories than a normal day. So today my breakfast, it's about 12 egg whites and a cup of oats right now. But a typical day that's not a back day would be 16 egg whites, and that's it. And all my supplements too during breakfast. Before I do any fasted cardio, I take in my aminos, my Muscle Tech aminos that have caffeine in it. So it kind of helps me get in that mind frame while I'm doing my cardio. One thing that I'm also putting in my diet in the beginning of the day, since my diet doesn't have a lot of dietary fat, is going to be my omegas. So I've been taking in about maybe 2,000 to 3,000 IUs of omegas throughout the course of the day, just to get my fat intake in there as well. My typical refeed meal now during the prep is, it alternates. So some days, if my weight has plummeted throughout the week, we might refeed with some sushi. So about 4 rolls of sushi, and then throughout the course of the day, it's gonna be small pulses of carbs as well. So there's gonna be kind of like an even distribution of carbs throughout the day. Now, in the off season, my refeed meal is whatever I want. So my typical refeed meals in the off season are gonna be whatever I'm craving. And if you ask me that question right now, if it was my off season, I'd probably eat a whole pizza right now, and some ice cream, and some brownies, and some cookies. I think that would be fine for now. Thank you for calling Break I Fix. This is Santi speaking. The S8, yes we do. It's for the charge for it? You have to prioritize and be very organized if you have a normal 9-to-5 job. So I make sure that I get my cardio early in the morning so I can knock that out, get that out of the way. I pre-pack all my meals for work, and we have a fridge and we have a microwave there. So all my meals are taken care of. And again, this is planning. Planning is very key to being successful dieting when you have a normal job. Secondly is gonna be meal timing. My meals are all geared towards training after work. So everything is scheduled to meet the exact time. So when I get off of work, I'm ready to go and ready to attack my second job, which is the gym. So you have to be organized. I feel like you have to be organized, you have to be able to plan ahead, and you have to be able to adapt. I own a cell phone store. Things could happen. Things can go wrong. I may have a customer that's pissed off, and I may have to stay there, extra hours. So having extra meals with you in case something like that were to happen is very important to being successful on your diet.